What's up, the boxing world? This is Derek Poppy Rolone at Strictly Boxing. All right, man, I got a very interesting show today, man. I got a show that normally, man, I don't touch on these topics. I try not to deal with, the purity of the sport of boxing that I love so much. But Jake Paul fighting Mike Tyson. I mean, like, normally, man, like I said, man, we don't really address these, the Jake Paul with the boxing because I never really do videos on that. However, Jake Paul is bringing a huge audience to the sport of boxing, man, and he has he got a very interesting thing that's going on and what he brings to it, and now bringing on the world's famous, one of the most famous heavyweights in the world, Iron Mike Tyson. I guess we're gonna have to start taking him serious and see what Jake Paul, what he really trying to do. Now Jake Paul, man, he's been fighting a lot of guys and guys with names and these MMA guys. They call on fights and I mean, normally, man, I call it a fluke, man. I don't call it boxing. I mean, I have a little situation sometimes with Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson, him and Floyd Mayweather had a discussion. He was calling, badgering Floyd Mayweather for saying that Floyd Mayweather is ruining the purity of the sport of boxing. That he messed it up and made it a joke. And now I guess $20 million would make you change your mind about that. So now Mike Tyson has decided to fight Jake Paul. Now, in Mike Tyson, man, if I'm not mistaken, he has to be like 58 years old. He's 58 years old. He's 30 years on Jake Paul. He's going to fight a guy 30 years younger. So what will happen now? Even though Jake Paul, is he going? If we're going to give Jake Paul some, say he did something big, he beat a 58-year-old man in the ring. If he's able to do that, or are we going to say that Mike Tyson, what a great, or he going to go down into a bigger boxing history than he's already is? Everybody knows Mike Tyson is like one of the greatest. So are we going to say that Mike Tyson is greater than great now because he beat a guy that really never fought ever before in a real fight? In my opinion. So I don't know. Here's it goes down. So, I'll tell you one thing. The saddest thing I've ever seen in boxing in my whole life, all the fights that I've seen, everything that I've seen in boxing, even when you include Larry Holmes beating up Muhammad Ali and all the things, the saddest thing I've ever seen in boxing to me was Evander the Real Deal Holyfield getting stopped by some MA guy, getting knocked out in his old age, he in there. I don't know if he needed the money. I don't know if he just got in there. And some MMA guy was able to do that to one of our legendary greatest fighters in the world, Evander the Real Deal Holyfield. He beat Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson was Mike Tyson. Him and Riddick Bowe had the three best heavyweight fights ever, and to watch Evander Holyfield go up against this guy who has never had any fight experience other than the MMA thing, beat him up like that, was the saddest thing I've ever seen in boxing. And here we go now. Another great heavyweight fight that we had. He's signed and scheduled to fight. And Jake Paul, and I can't help but to think that what would we think about to watch some 30-year younger guy, 30 years younger, beat up on one of our legendary great heavyweights, Iron Mike Tyson. Just the thought of that bothers me sometimes. It bothers me, man, that it really does, man. Jake Paul, man, picking up guys. I mean, I like his entertainment. I like, he put on what he do. But to me, I don't want to see him beat up Mike Tyson. Now, Mike Tyson could shock the world. He could have something. 58 years old. He's 58 years old. Why wouldn't somebody 30-year-old guy, 30 years younger, he's 28 or 27, something like that. Why would you want to jump on an old man? Why you want to fight an old man? If you really want to be a fighter, fight somebody in the heavyweights that's your age. What are we allowing going on with this, man? Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. I'm trying to really relate with this and accept this part of the boxing game. I'm trying to accept that, okay, it's a new audience. Okay, Jake Paul, now that he's making some money, he can get the best trainers. He can really learn. Maybe he can get better in fighting. He having a few, he got a lot of tomato cans, and maybe he can learn a little bit. He's hiring some of the greatest trainers now. So maybe he could really, really be a fighter. Well, if you're going to be a real fighter, fight a real fighter. Don't pick on a 58-year-old man. Sorry, Mike Tyson, but you is old. Hate to say it to you. Mike Tyson trains hard. He looks real good. He's in the shape. How can Mike Tyson, 58 years old, going up against a young kid? Well, I'll tell you what. Be careful, Jake. Be careful, because they say the last thing that goes is your power. And you know what? I'm hoping Mike Tyson stops you and let you stop picking on old men. Stop picking on old men. My man Mike. I love Mike. I want to see him in there in the ring looking like Holyfield. That was the disgrace to the sport of boxing to me. Love these guys since I was a little kid, chasing, want to be like Mike, want to be like Holyfield, want to be like these guys. And now you're going to let some young guy get in the ring with them and beat him up. I got mixed feelings about it because at least my man Mike get $20 million for it. But you answer my question. You tell me, the world, the boxing world, tell me, do we really want to see Iron Mike Tyson get beat up by a young guy? Who want to see that? It's bothering me to think about it. Mike, I don't know if you need the money. I don't know if you just want to do the sport. I don't know if it's a fluke. But good luck, Mike. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for Mike Tyson to beat Jake Paul. Don't like these guys picking on our heroes, making our heroes look bad. Then the bad thing about it, you give them a couple dollars and we ain't got no choice but to take the couple dollars because to look bad, we take that money. Well, it's a disgrace to see Holyfield do that. Put tears in my eyes to see Holyfield go down like that just for make a couple dollars, though. That's all right. He made some money. Mike, you're doing big things without the money. But I know. It's $20 million. Listen, the boxing world, please, man, tell me what you think about this Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Do you really think this right here is going to be something that we want to see? Come on. Hit the video. If you ain't subscribed to Strictly Boxing, subscribe to my channel. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up for me. And please, I want to know what you think. Is it just me? Is it just me that think that this is crazy to watch somebody beat up a 58-year-old man? Love you, Mike Tyson. Always did, my brother. Good luck.